Hello everyone, in tonight's video I have my own cabinet reserve. I have a cabinet reserve tonight that I have been aging myself here. I've been aging it myself for a while, probably about 1 year's time. I've cured it. I've added some infused things to this over time now. I've coated it a little. Added my own flair to this thing. This was a real cheap cigar when I got it. Like $2. It might be worth about 10 now because of the time I let it sit and some of the things I've done to it. I'll just say it's probably worth more for damn sure, you know, like up to $10 worth. I mean, it'll probably smoke just like that, so let's give it a try. Cut it. Smells good. Smells of cinnamon, tea leaves, and a nice creaminess. This is one of the babies that I aged myself. It's a mustiness, like a nice mustiness, cinnamon and tea for the retro head. I mean, through the smelling on the outside. I am going to light it with a match. The drawer is snug, very snug right now. With a decent amount of barnyard, cinnamon, tea. Pretty much the same pre-light. Wow. Real good so far. Shit. I need a lot. Alright. Very good start so far. Hit me with a nice smoothness. Look at how this is going to burn. Nice and even already. Now I didn't even burn it very evenly. This tastes like, just think of a very nice mild smoke. Just a nice refreshing mildness in here of nice hay, barnyard, light mustiness. So far, way to go me. I created another quality tasting cigar using my own aging methods. It looks very nice and silvery. So far, this could be the best cigar I had all week. It has the makings to be that. Retro Hill is a nice spice. Cinnamon apple. Light earth. Oh, let me do that again. Nice spicy nut. Almond, cinnamon, apple. That's aging like a champ. Burning the ash like a champ, rather. Smoking just like something expensive that you would literally pay $10 to $15 for. It's going very well. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. The ash has not dropped yet. It's still smoking like a nice fine aged cigar, and it's tasting like that also. No matter how it might have been made, sounds like it looks, feels like it's mostly a long filler, maybe with a little short filler in here too. But it's aged well, so that's all that matters. Whatever I'm doing a good job. Does this taste like it's been aged longer? I think my methods are just that good. It looks a lot deeper. It's deeper than it looks. I'll tell you that right now. I'll give you an example, okay? That's my aging method right there for this particular set. Okay. Now the other stuff I do to them, it's not extremely complicated, but it's complicated if you're not familiar with it, kind of thing. But I have a good method because this is coming out like a top-notch stick, and it wouldn't be if I just smoked it right after I bought it. So this was sitting for like a year, maybe 13 months. I've had this sitting for. And it's burning evenly now. It unevened a little bit, but it's coming back to regular form. I have my complimentary Scotch whiskey also to go with it, chasing it with ginger ale. But you don't drink very much, it feels kind of harsh. But those two in there, I'm gonna let them age for a bit, because I'll tell you something. One of them is a crummy cigar. I'm not gonna tell you what one that is when I review it, but there's one in there that's all bunched up and lousy looking. But with time, it could get better, so I'm gonna give that one a chance at some point in the future. The other one I had just a little shorter than this one. Maybe last August or something, I bought it. And I've been having it sit there. Maybe in August I'll smoke it or something. Burning well, the head is staying on nicely. I taste a little bit of mushroom in here. I'm about 25 minutes in. Tastes a little mushroom, cinnamon, nice spice flavors, mustiness, but in a good way. Nice smooth cinnamon finish out the retro here. Think of autumn, think of spice, think of cinnamon with some mustiness to it. And it is growing a real cinnamon blast right here. I add my TLC to them, don't worry. They're good. Best cigar I had all week, and it was what Abide that I put time into. The ash still not falling off. Nice and smooth. The draw is nice. Slight barnyard and spice right now. Just look at how that is burning. That is a nice cigar. Alright, I'll give an update in a bit. Very nice though. Good job, me. Took a little time making another video, but I am back. And as you see, the ash has a lot of color change in here. I wanted to illustrate that in the pictures. That this cigar has a lot of color change. I know what to do. I added my own TLC to this cigar, and I got this thing performing like a motherfucker. I think I should get into medicinal cigars. I don't know. I think that's what I should start calling them. I should get into them. Just buy them wherever I gotta buy them, age them a while, and sell them. I'd like to make it a business, maybe. There wouldn't be many cigar shops with that idea. I could do it. That is burning very evenly. Look at that, huh? And this started off as a cheap hand-rolled cigar at a flea market. And I turned it into this. See? I know how to make lowly things classier. Make America classy again. There we go. Or make it classy if it never was. And this will be the new thing. Colors developing in there too. I mean, I don't see this very often, even from other cigars I smoke. Now and then, not much though. It's a nice, mild, natural smoke. Natural tobacco, I know that for sure. The last cigars I had were duds. This beats all of them hands down. I'll tell you that. It doesn't kill you either. You can almost inhale these. Actually, not quite, but they're softer when you try to smoke them, and then retrohale, full of flavor. It's got a lot of that cinnamon mustiness in it still. A little bit of tea, herbs, and the stuff I lined it with, I'm not really tasting it, believe it or not. I'm tasting other flavors, so this created a nice smoke with all these different flavors in here. But a consistent flavor profile too. I did something good to these. I tried inhaling that time. It didn't kill my throat, but it got me enough, I guess you could say, to drop that. But it's a soft smoke. It's not harsh at all. I'll try it again. I can retrohale very easy on this one. And I taste a nice almond creaminess with mustiness and cinnamon, all the same flavor. Tea, same flavor profile still in here. Can I get away with inhaling this thing? I'll try to inhale it now. Hold on, let's see. But it's softer than the rest, so I can at least give it an attempt and not kill myself, you know what I mean? But it gets me, just not like another cigar would, especially this far down. So this is a mild, nice smoke right here. Retrohale it is extremely easy with this. And through the nose I taste Scotch whiskey now. That's coming out. It actually is coming out of here, if I look for it. And I line this one with Scotch whiskey too, by the way. Because it's going down, I'm going to taste more of that stuff. Now I taste something else. This is a good one that I created here. Really nice. Making me spit a little bit, but it's a very mild smoke. It's just, it's out there and it's good. Chasing it with ginger ale. Let's see what else. Hear the birds. See, I like listening to the birds, you know. I like listening to the birds. Very good. Worth the wait. I'm about an hour in now, probably. I'm just estimating. The retrohale and then the blowback is very easy on this one. Oh, I'm tasting it now. I'm tasting the liquor in here now that it's getting down to the end. Along with everything else I infused this with and aged it with. It's a good change. The ash is staying on a while. I taste a nice creamy nut in here now. Smooth to the finish. Nice long finish and smooth to the finish. and some cedar. That's what I forgot to add. The cedar is in here too. I'm tasting the cedar and a little bit of leather in this now. But not much earth. No earth in this one, actually. It's cedary, scotch at this point, cedar, cinnamon, almond, creamy nut of some kind. There is a lot of flavor, a little musty too. But there's a lot of flavor in here now. It's finishing excellently. I really think I could give these big cigar companies a run for their money with this. I'm just not really big on marketing and selling a product like this in huge amounts, but I could give them a run for their money. I know I can. And this is a special video. That's why I'm making my segments longer, because I aged this myself. But I'll come back in a little bit. I'm back again. I couldn't resist. I'm on the final third. Over an hour, and I'm probably about an hour and 8 minutes in now. So it's over an hour, this one. Since it's not labeled and I can't look it up, I don't even know what it is. I think it's a toro or something. I'd go with the toro. It looks like the toro size. It's not a Churchill, or it would have trouble fitting in there. I'd go with the toro, honestly. It's about the same size as that Rocky Patel Edge Candela I was smoking. But this is an awesome cigar. I swear by these. If I ever get a whole bunch somehow and I make this more of a hobby to age them like this, I'll send a couple. But I'd have to build up a bunch of them, because if I have just a few, I'm not sending them out. You know, I'm smoking them myself. But if I ever get an overabundance, I could have you try one. Maybe. Down to the nub, and it's got a nice head on it. This is what you call a fine smoke. Something that's perceived as shitty, a flea market cigar. I didn't want to dig into it right away. And then it turned into something like this. Maybe when the economy collapses and it can start fresh again, maybe I can go into business. That's what it's going to take, though, for somebody like me. The economy's going to have to collapse, or they'll have to somehow get a ton of funds out of nowhere and start a business. I think I should. Now I'm tasting a little potato skin with a little curry now. Cinnamon, curry, nutmeg, potato skins. Not much earth still. It's not an earthy cigar at all. The way I aged it, it better not be, but there's a little leather in it and there's cedar in it still. Nice mustiness and nut, like almond. That's right. Make America classy again. Yeah. I figure I'll show it off. Why not? I put work into this. waited a long time. And some companies age their cigars along like 3 years before putting them out. And this was just one. And I made it like this. So if I aged them a longer time, imagine how spectacular these could be. Jesus Christ. I'd have a lot of gherkin beat, for Christ's sakes. I'd beat them all. Alright, that's the end of this video.